What's up, y'all? I'm back out here on the range again on what's turned out to be a really nice sunny day. It's gone from -degree wind chill last week to almost 50 degrees today. So hopefully we can have a nice day out here and get a lot of testing done. So y'all know the deal. We got the jelly contraption set up with the chrono and 2 freshly melted blocks of gel. No tests at all done in this one yet, so we'll have a really good picture of what goes on. And just to mention again, I am staying with the heavy clothing barrier, although the jelly's gonna be a little overdressed out here for this weather. But we got 1 layer of denim, 1 layer of fleece, and 2 layers of the cotton t-shirt material. And as y'all can see, what we're doing out here is a little caliber versus caliber test with a couple of Hornady Critical Defense rounds. We got the 44 Special and the 45 ACP. The 40 Special is a 165 grain FTX. The 45 ACP is 185 grain FTX, so 20 grains fatter on this ACP. Now the velocity on the box is saying 1,000 on the ACP and 900 on the 44 Special, so it should be interesting to see what we actually do get out of these. But as you can see, very similar looking rounds here. The only real visual difference as far as the size, of course, is the 44 Specials are not nickel plated. These 45 ACPs are still nickel plated. Now as for the tools we're going to use out here today, I've got my Taurus Tracker 44 Magnum. This is a 4-inch ported barrel, so it's got the same style of like blast chamber porting that 608 does. If y'all hadn't seen that video, I showed y'all that. And then for a 45 ACP, we got the Taurus Commander 1911 with the 4 1/4 inch barrel, so really comparable sizes here. But this ought to be a pretty interesting little test to see how close in performance these two are. So let me get this stuff set up and let's get started. All right, let's get us some speeds. I'm gonna do a 5-round average on each one, starting with the 44 first. So I think, what did it say, 900 on the box, I believe. Let's see how close we actually get to that. Got 914. 851. Uh-oh. Short cocked the hammer there. 861, 61 or 67. 862. And 867, so not bad. Let's go check that average. All right, so our 5-round average on that was 871 feet per second. And again, the box is saying 900, so we're right there at it. So not too bad for being out of this ported revolver. But let's get this reset and let's try them 45 ACPs. All right, let's check out these 45 ACPs. These should be moving 100 feet per second or so faster according to what the box is claiming. So let's see what we get here. Got 965. 967, 957, 947, and 970, so not too bad on that. Let's check that average. All right, so our 5-round average from the 45 ACP is 961. So again, we're within like 30 of what the box claims. Seemed like we was within about 30 of the 44 Special also, but 961 on the 45 ACP. And if you remember on those 44 Specials, it was 871. So you're talking about 90 feet per second between these two. That's right around what the boxes were claiming. We was looking for right around 100, so we're at 90. So should be really interesting to see what these do in the gel, but let me get this reset and y'all know what time it is. All right, y'all, it's wheel versus hammer jelly time. I'm gonna put 1 round of each into the gel, starting with the 44 Special. Let's see what we get here. All right, look like a pretty good hit. Let me go down there and make sure I didn't hit the bottom. All right, that was a good clean hit down there, but I can tell you right now, this 45 ACP ain't got to do a whole lot to beat that 44 Special there, but let's see what it does, y'all. All right, I think that should be good right up above that 44 Special. Let's go down there and check that out. All right, y'all, let's check out what we got down here. So I got you flipped over to the back side since they were over here closer to this surface. You can see really good. And I had to back you up a good bit, as you can see, because Mr. 44 Special down there, he decided he was going to try to go the distance on us. But anyway, we definitely got two different stories here. The first one on the bottom, that's the 44 Special. As you can see, it comes in here. Obviously, I can just tell from looking at these little entrances and wound channels and disruption, there was no kind of expansion there. Right in here, it definitely tumbled at least once, maybe twice. It looks like a couple of tumbles in there. So you got a bunch of disruption from tumbles like you always do. Then it comes in here into the second block, keeps on trucking and stops backwards down here about halfway through this second block. And then on the top, a completely different story here with the 45 ACP. It comes in and you can tell opens up immediately as soon as it gets into the gel. Really nice disruption and wound channel there. Carries on through the first block into the second block about an inch or so, and it looks like it's got some pretty good expansion on it. So as far as the penetration, this 44 Special made it all the way out here to 24.25 inches, and then your 45 ACP is sitting here at 17.5 inches. So nice penetration and expansion from what I can tell on that ACP. Here's a little bit closer view. The one on the top, again, that's the 45 ACP. As you can see, it did carry, looks like a little bit of cloth with it. Comes on through here into the second block, and there you see it sitting there with the insert still with it. And then again down there on the bottom, that's the Special. As you can see, like I was saying, no kind of real disruption when it first comes in. Starts the tumbling right here. Looks like a couple of tumbles, like I said, at least. Into this second block, doing really much of nothing, and then stops right there backwards. And as you can see, no expansion at all. All right, let's check out these projectiles here. So obviously this right here is your 44 Special. As you can see, I mean, not even the slightest attempt at any kind of expansion. No deformation up there at the point. You can see the little insert still in there. Nothing looks like it's clogged in there. So I don't know what went on here. It's really surprising because it was right there at the advertised velocity on the box, but we sure didn't get the performance out of it. And then over here is your 45 ACP. As you can see, totally different story here. We got some nice expansion on it. It did keep this little FTX insert there, so really nice expansion on the lead. As you can see, peeled back the jacket nicely. Don't look like it lost much of anything in the gel. I can see maybe a couple little speckles, but not much at all. So let's get us some measurements and see what we're looking at here. So this one here, the 44 Special, started at 165. We've got 165.2 on that one, so definitely no loss at all on that 44 Special. And then your 45 ACP started at 185, and it's at 184.6. So could have lost a little bit on that one. Could just be manufacturing tolerances, but almost the starting weight on both of these. Now, as far as expansion on them, obviously this 44 Special has absolutely none, but we'll measure the base here. You got 425 and looks like 426. So like I said, you didn't even have to measure that to tell that nothing happened there. Now the 45 ACP, we got 542, 565, and 555, so some nice expansion off of that 45 ACP. And there you have it, y'all, the Critical Defense 44 Special and 45 ACP. Obviously, it goes without saying there was a huge difference in the performance on these, and it's really surprising that the 44 Special didn't perform really at all. Like I said, the speeds were, you know, what were we, within 30 or so of the actual advertised velocity, so to me that really shouldn't make that much a difference, but we have seen just a little bit of velocity in the past causing some vast performance differences. But I don't know if that was the case here or not, but whatever the case, we didn't get any kind of performance out of this 44 Special, and we got pretty much perfect performance from this 45 ACP. All right, y'all, I'm gonna wrap it up right there for this quick little caliber versus caliber test. This one definitely didn't turn out the way I expected. The 45 ACP, I pretty much figured that's what we was gonna see out of that. Really good performance out of that one. Really good expansion, really nice penetration. You can't ask for a whole lot more out of that 45 ACP. The 44 Special, on the other hand, it was out to lunch on this one. Now, like we always talk about, you know, that tumbling action, that's got a lot of disruption there, so this would definitely get the job done more than likely, whatever you're trying to do with this. But this is not the performance you want to see out of a premium hollow point round. You just don't want to see something that doesn't even try to expand. But y'all let me know what y'all think about what you saw here today. Do any of y'all out there carry one of these 2 rounds? The 45 ACP, I suspect some of y'all do, but what about the 44 Special? Does some of y'all actually carry this 44 Special round for self-defensive purposes? Let me know down in the comments. If you did enjoy this video, take a second to hit that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and make sure you click that bell notification icon so you can get notified when I upload new videos. Take a second if you would and check out my affiliate links in the video description. If you shop through Amazon, hit up that storefront link down there. You'll go right through Amazon like normal from there. Doesn't cost you any extra money, and anything you buy after that, I get a kickback from them towards the channel. Same deal on those axle links. If y'all are in the market for some really nice ear pro, hit up those axle links. I cannot say enough personally about these GS Extreme earbuds. I absolutely love these things. So if you're looking for some really nice ear pro, hit those links down there and you can save a pile of money instead of going straight to their site. Like I always tell you, I appreciate all my Range Gang members and every single one of y'all out there for supporting the channel. I got a bunch of good stuff coming y'all's way, and I'm gonna make the most of this good weather out here and get a lot more done. So be on the lookout for that. And in the meantime, stay safe, stay prepared, and I'll see y'all soon.